Bling! Huh?
Hi everybody, welcome back to Daily Doodles for Kids. Thanks for joining me here today, and today I'm going to draw Venom, the super creepy bad guy from Spider-Man. Well, one of the super creepy bad guys from Spider-Man. So I'm going to start by his mouth. I'm going to give him a bit of a smile. It's going to go all the way up here. And I'm going to make sure his mouth is going to be nice and wide because he's got a lot of big, pointy, spooky teeth that we've got to fit into this mouth. Okay. And I'm going to put that mark there. And this is going to be like his gums. And I'm not going to put the teeth directly on this line. I'm going to give some room for some gums. But his teeth are going to be so long and sharp. I'm going to do a pile of super long, super sharp teeth. They don't all have to be the same length. Maybe some can be thicker than other ones. They just gotta be spooky looking. And I'm going to end that there. And I'm going to give them the same on the bottom, wherever I can fit them. So fit one in there. And fit one in here. So yeah, they all don't have to be super straight either. And I'm going to end that there. Okay, so we've got his spooky teeth. Now, I'm also going to give him a tongue. Venom can have a really, really long tongue. So we've got some spaces here in between our teeth, well, Venom's teeth, and we're going to do a really long tongue. And it's just coming in behind those teeth. So this is going to be Venom's tongue. And I think I'm going to give it some creepy drool. So I'm going to put like a drool mark here and then have it looking like it's coming off of his tongue. Okay, and we can erase this line. Okay, and we're going to erase this line here too. Okay, so we erase that line there, and now the drool can look like it's just oozing off. Just oozing off of that tongue. Very gross, but very Venom. And maybe I'll do a few more drooly marks like that. So I'm going to erase this line here on the tongue. And I'm going to give them some more waggy little marks here. and put in some drool. Maybe it's wagging all the way over here. Okay. And maybe this is a thin piece of drool. What do you think? All right, so now I'm going to give him his head. So very round. Venom looks like his head is mostly his spooky mouth. And he's got great big muscular shoulders. Venom's super muscular. His other shoulder. And now, big spooky Venom eye. So almost like the shape of a kind of upside down taco shell. And I'm going to outline that. Kind of wavy. Give it some of these little, almost like a leaf of a flower or something going up that way. Or almost like little flame marks. Okay. So now I'm going to outline them with a black marker. And right now I'm using Crayola markers, Crayola Super Tip markers. And after I have Venom all outlined in black, we're only going to use a few colors to color him in. Well, we're going to need a black to color him in, but I'm also going to use a gray, and I'm also going to use a dark blue, and I'm going to use a red. Yeah, I'll use a red for his tongue. And maybe I'll make the drool like a combination of gray and blue. All right. So now, first thing I'm going to color in on Venom is, well actually, I'm going to put some dark blue on his outline, to outline his shoulders here and his head, because sometimes Venom doesn't look totally black. Sometimes he looks like he's got a dark blue cast on him because of the way that the light hits him. So I'm going to use that dark blue on him here. And I'm going to use it on the rest of his outline. So I'll put it here and color that in. And here. The rest of his head here. And I'll put it here underneath his spooky, scary mouth. And on top of his spooky, scary mouth. Alright, and I'll do it up here too. Okay. So now the rest of Venom, I'll color him in black. Now he looks a lot more like Venom with the dark, all this dark colored in. Color always brings any picture to life. Okay, so now color shoulders. And don't feel like you have to use marker. You can use lead, you can use crayon, you can use whatever you have to color with, whatever you like coloring with. It's all up to you. Yeah, whatever you want to use. Okay. Now his tongue. I'm going to go in with a red, and we're going to color in the parts of his tongue that are in behind his teeth. Okay. And make sure we don't color his gross drool red, because then it wouldn't really look like gross drool anymore. Okay, and to color in his gums, I've got like a dark pink color. So I'm going to try that. It's not quite red. It's not really a light pink. I think it'll work. And, put some more black here. I'm going to darken that spot. And put the red here, because I forgot to, for the back of his tongue. Okay. Now I'm going to erase these lines I've got here because I don't need them to be that dark now that I've got the marker outlined over all the pencil marks. And some of these drool pencil marks are pretty dark as well. I'll erase those. All right, now I'm going to give Venom a bit of a gray outline here on his eye. Still make sure it's pointing down. Gives him his bad guy look. And I'm also going to take this same gray and go over the bottom part of each tooth. Gives it a bit of a shadow from his gums. And I'm going to outline the drool a little bit in gray too. There's a bit of a shadow look. The way that the light is hitting it, it wouldn't be totally clear. Okay. All right. Well, everybody, we've got our Venom drawn. So I hope you had fun, and I hope you drew along with me. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow for our next Daily Doodle. All right, everybody, have fun drawing. Bye!